Hey all, it's Damira here. Welcome back to my channel if you've joined me before, and if you're new, I hope that this is for you. In today's video, I'll be doing a quick reset of my coffee bar. Before we get started, I encourage you to subscribe to the Millennial Farmhouse. I like to share cleaning videos, coffee bars, and seasonal decorating. Right before decorating my coffee bar for a Gilmore Girls theme, I had to give it a nice clean, and that meant cleaning out my coffee makers. And then I did a little refill of some things I needed on the coffee bar. To start with cleaning out my coffee makers, what I usually do is pour a solution of vinegar and water in each one and run it through. After doing that, I rinse it twice by pouring just water and running that through as well. Now the blue coffee maker is a Keurig. As you can see, it's a Keurig Mini, and the tank only goes up to 12 ounces. It's a single serve coffee maker. The green machine that you see there is a beginner espresso machine. It's called Yabano, and it was a gift that I got. I looked it up and it was from Amazon, and that is perfect for when you need to make yourself a quick espresso drink. While those were running through with just water and rinsing out, I cleaned off some of the parts in the sink. I make coffee every single day. I'm usually using one machine over the other at certain points, but occasionally I'll pop over to the other machine and use that when I feel like it. And so the pieces get really dirty all of the time. They're often heavily stained with coffee marks. Once my machines were done running through of the cleaning solution and then the water, I had to clean the actual machines as well. So there were stains on the back part of the machine under where the basket goes, where you see the steamer wand, and then in the tray at the bottom there. So both coffee makers have removable trays, but of course the base tray that is attached to the machine often gets dirty and needed to be cleaned as well. This is the next day, so I did let them dry out overnight, and then I put them back together again. And then I went over to my coffee bar to start refilling some of the things I needed. As I said before, I was doing a Gilmore Girls themed coffee bar, and before I could actually decorate for that, there were things I was completely low on. I had a wonderful caramel vanilla cream coffee syrup that was extremely low because it was so good, and I actually only brought one bottle of that. So you'll see here that when I refill the syrup bottle, it doesn't even get completely full because I was out of that syrup. In this first bottle here where it says simple syrup, it's actually not a simple syrup. It is a caramel apple syrup that I'm refilling, and it was just beautifully delicious for this time of the year. So I'm very glad that I got that syrup there. Often I'll get my coffee syrups from Home Goods or Home Scent. I don't get any online, although sometimes I say I should order some online. My favorites that I often find and then can't get in the stores anymore. But I don't. I usually go to one of those two stores to get my syrups. And then the glass bottles here are two of them are from Amazon, and one is actually from Home Goods. I'm refilling another French vanilla syrup. In this case, I think it's just vanilla, but the label says French vanilla. And that is a syrup I'll have on the coffee bar all year round, is either vanilla or French vanilla. That is a constant and stays always. And then this is that caramel vanilla cream syrup that I was talking about, where I wish I would have gotten more bottles. So one thing about me is I'm always very cautious, and I'll just buy one of something because I will wonder, what if I don't like it? Then I'll have wasted my money on it, except I end up liking it and then wishing I had gotten more. On the ends of those syrup bottles there, or the little spout, I'm actually just putting these tiny rubber caps. Now, they're not designed for those syrup bottles, but I found them on Amazon, and I just thought they'd be perfect because those bottles can leak a little and get very sticky, and so I wanted the caps to keep them from leaking. And I have a big bag of about a few hundred pieces, I think, and I just keep them in the drawer on my coffee bar. In that glass jar, I am putting some K-Cups. As you can see, I had a maple and a Colombian coffee flavored K-Cups. Now, the glass jar was from Dollar Tree, and I was just looking for something simple to put the K-Cups in, and I like the shape of it, so it's perfect for that. I used to always add treats to my coffee bar, and then somewhere along the way I stopped. And so at the end of the summer, I decided again to start adding treats back, because what's better than coffee and a treat together? And so here I'm adding in some iced oatmeal raisin cookies. The cookies are just from ShopRite, just a package that I saw while I was doing some grocery shopping, and I remembered always liking iced oatmeal cookies, so I just grabbed those up. Now that cloche is actually from a flea market. I went to the Ocean Grove Fall Flea Market twice, not from this year. I think the cloche was either from last year or the year before, and that cloche is always perfect for adding treats. And then I'm just showing you here, when the Gilmore Girls coffee bar was finished, some of the items that I refilled looked beautiful on it. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you've liked this coffee bar reset, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.